and with that $1 million smile, and everybody loved him. You know what I mean? He reached out to us. Kevin was out that day, but he reached out to us for us to be on his show and for him to be on our show. And we talked to him, and I told him all of that. I said, Ryan, you deserve all the credit in the world, man. No one has done more with less than Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, dude.
And he laughed. He thought it was funny, but I mean, he really has. You know, I mean, he's he's no Dick Clark, but he replaced Dick Clark. He's no Casey Kasem, but he replaced Casey Kasem. You know, I mean, he's just the guy to do any job and do it professionally. And I give him a lot of credit.
And that's not you, Jim, and that's not me, and that's not Bean. The three of us would never be able to do that.
No, this dude is a force of nature. Like, did you guys get, like, before the week of, did you get, I mean, I don't want to say it if you didn't, but I know you did because this is how smooth Seacrest is. In the mail comes this framed, it was like the poster, the invitation, the whatever it was for the event itself where it had all of us. He sends me a framed picture with a handwritten note saying, "You're a legend, man. Congrats. See you there."
Pure
I'm
class.
like, this dude is so classy. And then when he wrapped the show, like, remember I did the first speech and he did the last one? Yeah. When he mentioned all of us by name on the way out the door, I mean, that cat is smooth.
No, he's a professional. He really is. He was great. And by the way, we can't let this interview, and this is probably the last all of us will ever talk about the Hall of Fame again. You know, Kevin nailed Dr. Ruth after the ceremony, right?
Physically?
You know that happened, right?
Dude, I don't know, but she did get – I'm not surprised to hear it, first of all. I would have been disappointed if it didn't happen. And she did send us off with homework. Did she not say, and for all of you, the one thing I want every one of you to do tonight is try a new position?
Yep.
She's 91 and a half, and she was given a sex homework, and Kevin said, I'll show her a thing or two.
So Kevin, what position did you utilize? How'd that go?
Oh, Jim, I don't kiss and tell. What's wrong with you?
You don't nail and tell.
She is so tiny. She's even shorter than Seacrest, which I was stunned by.
Well, dude, I mean, first of all, let's not really be crass, but as you get older, you lose size, and she's like 150.
Yeah, she is.
But your ears keep growing. We know this.
She can't be more than like 4'6", though, legitimately.
You are
right?
bringing me down to your level, man. I'm going to say something I regret soon enough. Contractors everywhere can rely on Ferguson for a wide variety of specialty products, tools, supplies, and services, too. Thanks to their pro pickup service, you can shop online and pick up in store, leaving you with more time to focus on the work at hand. And with more than 1,000 locations across the nation and expert associates ready to help out with any job, you can trust that doing business with Ferguson is going to be the easiest part of your hard day of work. So visit Ferguson.com and find a location near you. Kevin, so where are you going to go with the show now? What's going to happen? How do you replace the irreplaceable?
I mean, you don't really try to reinvent the wheel. We have been doing this show for 30 years, so it's sort of like, you know, it also represents my sense of humor as well as Bean's. And with Bean leaving, of course, it's a huge transition, more for me than anyone else. You know, Jensen's there, he does a solid job. Allie's there, she does a solid job. The only person anyone's worried about is me. And to me, it just feels like, look, it's the same show. It's the exact same sense of humor that I've had for 30 years as well. So it just sort of makes sense to just move on that way.
That does make sense. Now, Bean, you're not retiring. Let's be very clear about this. You are just moving on to the next thing. Of course, you're leaving the country, but you are moving on to the next thing. What is the next thing? What kind of show are you going to do?
I'm told that I'm going to live on a nice farm upstate, like my childhood dog.
Beautiful.
You know,
I
I'm moving back home to London, the city of my birth, a place that I've been many, many times over the years and have a lot of friends and family there. And I know that it is unlikely that I will achieve much success there in broadcasting, but I'm going to give it a try because I still love doing it. I feel like I'm nowhere near wanting to retire. I love being on the radio, and I'm just hoping I can get somebody to give me a shot. I know I got a couple of things working against me at my age and with my dumb American accent, but I'm going to go in there and say, look, a couple of halls of fame here, worth a lunch, and see if I can charm them, show a little cleavage, whatever's necessary, and have somebody give me a shot. You know, we do live in the golden age of audio. Not everything is on the radio. There are lots of other places that you can work now. So I'm just going to have to get creative and do a bunch of networking. And in a way, it's kind of exciting to be starting from scratch, but in another way, it's kind of terrifying because most of what I have done in the past doesn't transfer. You know what I mean? I mean, I really am an unknown quantity. I could go to any radio station in America, and they would have at least heard of K-Rock. I go over there, and I'm really starting from square one. So we'll see how it goes. I'll check in a year, Jim, and we'll see if I'm working.
No, I'm not going to wait that long. In fact, when you say that this is probably the last time we'll ever talk about the Hall of Fame, hell no, we'll be doing the same thing next week. I'm going to do this all the time. We got to stay with this thing for sure.
Well, I'd just like to say if there is one takeaway from today, it's email Jim Rome and do not stop.
Yep.
Email.
Jim is looking for a ton of people to join the program, and he'll pay you a lot of money to come work there.
That's it. Exactly. If you want in, all you have to do is ask, why are you not banging on my door? Dude, I'll be changing my email as soon as we're done here. Guys, this is such a blast. This is so fun. I know it was a big ask because it only ended like 13 days ago, but I want to compare notes on the night. I've got nothing but respect and admiration for you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to call you guys friends. This was an absolute blast, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Look, I would just like to say, and I know I speak for Bean, that it was just as great as being entered into the Hall of Fame. It was just as great that it was the same year that you were in the Hall of Fame as well.
Is it true, by the way, something Hawk told me before he put me through, Jim, that he has a Mariners tattoo? Is that true?
He's got a Mariners tattoo, and he's got a tattoo being of his cat. Named Griffey. Named Griffey.
You do need to hire some new people, Jim.
That's it. You guys are the absolute best. Much love, much respect, and thank you very much. We'll do it soon.
You as well. Congratulations, Jim. We love you, man. We'll talk to you again.
Listen, what if good drivers didn't have to pay for bad drivers? Root Insurance thinks the old way of pricing car insurance is unfair, so they developed a mobile app that measures driving behavior. By removing bad drivers from the equation, Root can save good drivers up to 52% in 2019. So gone are the days where your car insurance rate is based on your credit score, your age, your gender, your zip code. With Root, it's car insurance made easy, where it uses an app to base rates primarily on how you drive. That's how Root saved its good drivers up to 52% in 2019. With Root Insurance, better drivers deserve better rates. That's why the Root app uses driving behavior as the primary factor to determine car insurance rates. And in 2019, Root was the fastest growing direct insurance company in the United States. Better drivers deserve better rates. Car insurance made easy. All you have to do is download the Root Insurance app, drive normally for a few weeks during the Root test drive, and see how much you can save. Do not wait. Give Root a try. Head to your app store and download the Root Insurance app and sign up in less than a minute to start your test drive today. That's ROOT. Again, download the Root app today and visit joinroot.com and learn more and see how much you can save. Root reserves the right to refuse to quote any individual a premium rate for the insurance advertised herein. Savings based on national reviews reported by actual customers. Form 1, not available in all states. This product is not available in California. A huge shout out to my 2019 Hall of Fame classmates, Kevin and Bean. That was a blast. Hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. Now do me a solid. If you liked what you heard, go find Kevin and Bean on Twitter, hit them up, let them know you listened, and let them know what you thought of the episode. While you're here, I implore you, you got to get subscribed. These episodes can hang with any other podcast on the planet, and they're free, and we do them weekly. Give yourself an early holiday present. Subscribe for automatic downloads of this premium side hustle. You'll be glad you did. Something I'm not glad I did, however, but I live with anyway, is this voicemail machine, which you can reach 24/7, 365 at this number, 949-385-0447. Put it in your phone, 949-385-0447. If you're wondering how low the bar is going to get on the tape, then check this out.
First new message.
Hello, Jim. This is Eli Byler in Western PA. We are the Amish, and we enjoy the program, but would like you to include more Barnyard Olympics coverage. Thank you, Jim. Good day.
Message deleted. Next message.
Hey, Rome, what's up, man? This is David from Buffalo. I'm calling in about Phillip Rivers. This guy's career is over. He needs to hang it up. He made it below-average defense in Kansas City look like they were the steel curtain. I mean, Phillip Rivers is not a Hall of Famer. He's got a funky throwing motion. He's not even a starting quarterback in the NFL anymore, and he's costing his team big time. If you put a pretty good quarterback on the Chargers right now, they're in the playoff hunt. With Phillip Rivers, they're booking tee times in January. I'll see you later, Rome.
Message saved. Next message.
What's up, my Hall of Fame brother? It's Dr. Dave. First, I got to give Hawk some credit for getting a shout-out from a Jeopardy Tournament of Champions contestant for sympathy to Trebek. And now that it's Movember, it's shocking that Hawk no longer has a mustache. You would think any kind of hipster freak would be slobbering over this kind of recognition month. But seriously, this is Men's Health Month. Get all you clones out there. Get your prostates checked. Get your colonoscopies. Get your flu shots.
Message saved. Next message.
Romy, Justin in Melbourne. Your Romanowski podcast did not disappoint. What a classic line talking about Trevor Price's game being horseshit. I would love to know what Bill thinks about Trevor Price's NFL picks.
Message saved. Next message.
Este filho da grande puta, o Phillip Rivers, não sabe pintar uma caralho de uma bola. Já é 2 jogos, ele venta os interceptions, eles podiam ganhar os jogos, tomaram 7 pontos, e aquele puto não pode pintar caralho de uma bola, o Los Angeles Chargers, e cara é puta com cara de culo.
Message deleted. Next message.
Jim, Mike in Fort Wayne. Just listen to T. Mussolani. I wonder what he thinks of that new Ford Mustang Mach-E abomination. Yeah. Out.
Message saved. Next message.
Myles Garrett is a bitch.
Message deleted. You have no more messages.